Copy. Also, dispatch, be advised, they are blocking my vehicle, so I'm not able to leave. If you want to send one more down here, there's about 4 of them blocking me.
Civilian request for information from officers. All right, we're gonna head down that way.
10-4, actually 197. Let me get you down there as well, please. Let me see if I can find another unit as well.
Yeah, this might be getting a little out of hand, so we're gonna go check it out.
Desert Avenue at the pier.
Down at the pier.
19.
Here's the guy you wanted. You guys wanted him down here to tell you the same thing I would.
Hey, what are we doing blocking police cars down here? You know that's not.
He falsely imprisoning our car, mate.
He caused what?
I said he's falsely imprisoning our cars.
Falsely imprisoning your cars? How so?
Well, yeah, we going down, drove down on the pier, go do some fishing like we've been doing all week long, and this fella just went and threw boots on our cars, getting them tow trucks down here for no reason.
Well, he's gone down there and asked you guys to move several times.
He ain't talked to me at all.
We've had some pushback from some people. The thing is here is we've had nothing but complaints from citizens and people going to this park right here about cars going up and down this, and this is not open for civilians. They opened up that garage right behind me to mitigate the issue, and now everybody wants to do what they want to do. Well, you guys can't be over here blocking in police cars, okay? That's what we're getting called down here for. I wasn't even called down for the cars parked. I was called down here because you're blocking police cars in.
Well, we just want to be fair. I mean, he's blocking us illegally. I mean.
Well, you legally cannot
he
park.
Didn't even talk to me.
You
he just
legally can't park down there, and you got towed.
On this, which is like a white striped line.
I understand it sucks, but now we all know, and we can move forward. Wow, 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 wow. How do you do it? How do you do it?
Yeah,
You were down here all night last night telling them to move their cars. And just because specific people weren't listening, now they get a free pass.
I told everyone, and they seemed to all move their car except for the one guy. And then just about 3 minutes before you guys showed up, they all moved their cars back down there at the same time.
Yeah, they don't care about what you have to say. They're going to continue to do it until their car gets towed, and then they get upset. All right, so there you go. They're upset. I mean, obviously, not everybody was informed that they can't park their car down there. You see a bunch of cars still parked down there. That's theirs. But the night prior, we were down here, and that officer was down here telling people, hey, you can't park down here.
I'm just going to go check if that's them over there.
All right, sounds good. He's down here.
Now they're blocking the road.
And now they're upset. No, I was waiting for the day of all those people that were illegally parking down there, including myself when I was Mark. I knew whenever I was going down there, I was, illegally parking. The vehicle's blocking the pier again.
And 127 Metro, if you don't mind responding to 18 as well to the pier, since you have history with these individuals.
127, show me now.
Metro 197 to the units that are continuing it down on the
Invalid
pier.
registration.
I asked them 3 times to move their vehicles before I would arrest them for obstruction. They failed to comply on all 3 requests, so do with that as you would like.
Man, oh man, we meet again. Well, the best way I think
this could be a real problem.
Yeah, I want to kind of de-escalate the situation. I guess what they're doing isn't that bad if they're protesting. If we challenge them, this could really get this ramped up.
Yeah, right before I left, I literally left before we just got called back here. They said they're forming their own police force. Now they're called the People Police.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they're peacefully protesting there and they want to park their cars there, I don't care. I think we're just going to be escalating things if we continue with these guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'll just tell them, like, hey, we've been called down here because you guys are blocking the pier. If you're doing peaceful protesting, that's fine where everything's parked right now. If you drive down to the end of the pier, your vehicles will be towed.
Yep. I think the silence is the strongest message.
Yeah, I mean, they know we're definitely here, and we're going to continue to get called out. But I don't see them fighting anybody or starting anything right now, so it looks like it's pretty peaceful for now. We showed up on scene. They're peacefully protesting. We feel like if we continue to make contact with them, we might escalate the situation. But if we get any assault charge or calls or anything like that down there, we'll go back down there.
10-4, looks like I have 88 Metro close by. 88 Metro if you don't mind attaching, and 793 Metro if you don't mind headed that way as well, please.
793 responding.
Invalid registration.
38 from 197, you're absolutely positive that the individual you made contact with down here was not that individual?
I cannot confirm nor deny, but he did call out a truck that passed me by earlier that was driving the appropriate speed, and no violations were seen with that vehicle he described as.
The drive like
Hey, you blocking the lane. Get on
yeah,
out
there's
here.
people wanting to drive here.
What's that?
You're blocking the drive.
Oh yeah, just checking plates.
Senators 3.
Oh,
Did
see,
you have
now
that
you want us to
person leave the
Yeah,
dock?
they're
Look at
legal.
it.
You
Should
want
have
us to
built
park
past
over
by
here. Now
now.
you're just trying to get them towed for no reason.
Invalid
see, look at this
registration.
trash.
Not trying to tow anybody, sir.
Trailer.
Invalid registration.
traffic.
Invalid
Oh,
Look, he
registration.
turned his lights on. He
The
can
one that you
park
had
wherever he
contact
wants
with
lights,
earlier.
man.
Oh man, now we got a
Just
traffic
because it
jam.
says police on it.
No, I have my emergency
red,
lights
white,
on
and
because
blue
y'all are
means freedom
swarming
till
me
you
right
show
here,
up.
and I'm one of me, and there's 4 of y'all.
Well, they were just
If there's
trying to
any
drive.
inbound
I was
units,
telling
if
you
we
you
can
were
have somebody
blocking
sit
the
in the
drive.
median on
I
Buckingham
just
Way,
came to say we're stuck
checking
in a
vehicles as
traffic
they
jam
leave.
now.
I'm just out here doing my job, man.
This guy's still in the ports, I believe. I
That's
did
what
not
we
see him
doing.
exit.
Yeah, stealing more money from the people.
Stealing more money from the people? How's that?
Yeah, we're the
Well, what were you doing out here?
Sitting
I just
We're
told
the
you.
people police.
at the exit.
Yeah, we're the people's police.
PP's for short.
Yeah, short.
Checking plates, See if anybody has invalid registration on their vehicles.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I
see?
want my tax money going to you just driving around.
Yeah,
Well,
you're just
I hate
driving
to
around
break
trying
it to
steal
you.
More money.
I hate to break it to you, but that's just, that's something that happens here in the city.
Yeah, see, look, now this guy's gonna have to drive sideways in the parking spots.
Yeah,
to
look
try
at
to
this.
get
Oh,
around.
not because your Escalade is completely parked behind me.
Hey, my Escalade. No, he's waiting on you. You're
No,
the
wait,
one blocking
you're blocking
traffic.
the lane of
All
traffic.
you had
Do
to
y'all-
do was pull into
Do
a
you
parking
want to
spot.
have a conversation with me, or do you not?
Oh, is that not
Well,
what
you
we're doing?
could pull into a parking spot and we could have the same conversation.
All right,
Say
y'all
you're
have a
trying
great
to
day
get
now.
detained.
Oh, yeah, see? Here we
Yeah,
go
yeah.
again.
Hey, them lights are off. You better move along.
Invalid registration.
Parking spot next
Wash your
time.
damn car.
Invalid registration.
Peterbilt with an LT or with a Ron ID on the side, left of
Invalid
docks,
registration.
approximately 5
Invalid
miles.
registration. Invalid
Better
registration.
roll here for you just a second.
OUD 477.
Yeah, you see, the ass of your car is still blocking the drive. You see, this is the drive right here.
UUD 477. Maybe it's all smashed together. Nothing there. And this one here is SSU 133. Bolo, reckless
Forward a
driving.
little, damn.
Terry Black. Is it active? It might be active. Reckless driving. Oh, fleeing and looting and all that.
Hey, you can't play on your tablet while you're blocking the drive, sir.
Metro 127.
Invalid registration.
Are you
Invalid
gonna pick a different parking
registration.
spot, or you just?
Can
Oh,
you send
no.
me an additional unit down here to the pier at 611? I got a
Invalid
vehicle that
registration.
matches a Bolo.
Invalid registration.
10-4, semi. Hey, 4-7
Invalid
Metro, are you today yet?
registration.
10-4, show me in 719 as an active 10-12. We're waiting call sign and 10-8.
10-4, we'll get you as Lima 1. If you respond, 10-18, it's going to be at 611 Red Desert Avenue at the Pier to assist 127 with the bullet vehicle.
10-4.
Yeah, further 43. The Bolo plate is on a black Ford Crown Victoria Sierra uniform 133 SSU 133.
10-4, I copy. I'm going to create a call assignment for you.
Unit, when you roll in, I'll go ahead and light them up.
New dispatch, Red Desert Avenue, 611.
He has priors for fleeing, so it'll be a felony stop.
Invalid registration.
31.
Invalid registration.
All units 31 in progress. Radio generation. Could be help for traffic.
We'll be heading eastbound on Air Postal 623. Taking a right southbound, base of the avenue. We're heading eastbound, now southbound on San Andreas, southbound. Southbound Prosperity Street.
Invalid registration.
Making a left onto Palomino Avenue,
Invalid
eastbound.
registration.
Here's postal 347.
1 to 7. I'm bingo
Making it
fuel. You
right.
got to keep following him. I got to get fuel.
Turning into an alleyway at 362.
Got to
Any
get fuel.
Metro, if you can respond, please roll 793.
1 to 7. I have secondary. We're going to be continuing at 391, making a left turn on standby. Left turn on San Andreas, southbound San Andreas 390. Are we making a eastbound turn? Another left here. It's going to be up on Alta, or Vespucci and Alta here. Still continuing. We have another unit.
He just got into a new vehicle. He's now in a 4-door black and color sedan. Gonna be stopped 399.
Union Victor Mary 330. We're out on command now.
What, Bill? Gonna be running southbound 200. Just be coming out in the alley, back to the street.
He's going to get tased. Get him. We missed.
Maybe crossing Elgin here.
Hit the bank, Legion Square Bank.
Running into the parking lot behind the bank here. Units, watch your crossfire.
Come back out of the Elgin, 205.
Yeah, northbound in the square, taser deployed.
God
One suspect tased.
All right, he's in custody.
You've got 11015.
All right, he's in custody.
Job, Metro.
What's that all about, man?
Got a warrant.
Yeah, I know about it. I was over there in the parking lot checking the car out, man. You got a bolo out for you.
And Metro 972, you have
Okay.
active detectives.
What's that all about? From running from the police?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me.
If I didn't down wrap my car around that railroad crossing, maybe would have lost y'all.
All right, well, that's not the way to do it, man. You finally
God
want him?
damn it. How long am I going to the slammer for?
All right, well, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Your rights to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be appointed by the state of San Andreas. You understand these rights?
I understand, officer.
All right, with these rights being read to you, do you wish to continue to speak to law enforcement?
Sure. I know.
All right. All right, man. Well, first of all, getting in another car was not any helpful in your case.
I thought it was my pickup. It wasn't.
Well, now he's in trouble.
Oh. Yeah, that guy wasn't my pickup, but I do know him.
You know him, but he wasn't your pickup, but you got in the car with him.
Yeah, it was someone else picking me up, and I got a bit confused.
Okay.
It was the Uber driver from earlier.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, so bring you guys up to speed. Whew, ran a bit. I was at the pier checking plates. His bolo came up. He was there with the car, so I called it into you guys, and then he took off.
1 and 7 Metro, just for your 43, do have ambulance 2 en route from station 2.
I'm gonna search you, sir.
Should be about 3 legs.
Stick me, poke me, or help me.
Where is it?
Yeah, I have a gun on me.
Okay, and that gun registered in I mean, you have a weapons license?
I do have a weapon license, yes.
Still possession of a firearm, commission of a felony though.
Yep, and you won't have one after this.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the hammer and
We've got a
gun.
altercation ambulance coming here with the taser birds.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna go over to my vehicle. I'll come back to you guys in a minute, just gonna secure it.
The guy had some burglary tools in the rear of the vehicle. I've got those. I just need to get them secured somewhere.
Okay,
And
I got you.
He had some light lock picks of some sort, and so
Okay.
and he had some bullets in the glove box as well. So
Okay, and we don't have any detectives on.
no, I've got a UV light if you want me to run the vehicle for prints, but obviously he was driving it, so I mean that's
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, go
I
ahead
don't know
and
what you want to do with
do that.
this other guy over here. He's the one he jumped into his car. I don't know if he's just an innocent dude or.
Apparently he's an Uber driver that was coming to pick him up. I guess he didn't know what was going on, and I know that's the case because I ran into him the other day, and he was
did have a bunch of
operating.
pills on him, so I don't know if 88 has got any more information for you on that.
Oh, okay.
He had some pills on him. I don't know if they were prescribed to him or not.
The Uber driver?
10-37-10-8-22.
Yeah, the Uber driver.
They want to get out of the way. This guy looks like he's coming in hot.
Okay, yep, I see him. Oh my God! What a fucking idiot! These AI are idiots. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. Y'all good? Y'all good?
Cool, I'm gonna turn
Do
in
I
this.
need to give you?
Holy shit, that was insane. So yeah, the vehicle got towed by we have AI tow that came in, and that's the reason why they absolutely cleared us out. So we're okay. We got a bandage. I do need to eat some food. My guy is. I need to get a sandwich and whatnot after this. But that was crazy. I'll go back over to this guy.
I'll be 10-6 taking evidence over Mission Road for LSPD.
Ambulance is on scene, actually leaving now after removing those taser barbs, it looks like. Have you ever been arrested before?
Yep.
Okay, so you're aware of how this all goes?
Pretty much.
What was all that going on down at the pier, man? I'm just going down there, you know, checking plates, making sure nobody has any warrants, and boom, there you are. And then you get in and run?
Well, I saw you turn your lights on, and I saw the other cop enter the parking lot. So I thought, it must be for me. I think these other guys have anything going on.
Yeah, they don't have anything going on today. But see, by doing all that down there at the pier, y'all brought the heat down on you. We wouldn't have known.
Oh, if I drove past you, you probably would have known.
Well, maybe.
You know, I forgot the last time I was in that car, I did some stupid things.
That's not good. All right, and your name's Terry Black, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right, Terry. We have 2 hits for evidence reports on number 1 and 2. Terry Black. Here, you want to come back this way so I can get those off you?
Yep. God damn it.
No, you're all right.
Hey, ladies and men, I'm sorry for all this. You know, whatever happens, happens, right?
All right, B56. I'm just going to give him 10 minutes. Sentence reason is going to be for felony eluding. Felony eluding and for warrant. And I'll confirm on that. There he goes. Off to jail. All right, I gave him 10 months for that. So the case of Mr. Terry Black from the other day. I saw he had 2 evidence hits on him. So basically, I was down at the pier after they had this whole protest going on about parking situations down there. He was down at the pier. I was in the parking lot checking plates, and then the Bolo came up for the Crown Vic, which is the Sierra Uniform 133. And so he's the owner of that vehicle. After I had another unit come down there and assist, that's whenever he went 31 with us from there. He continued all the way down to pretty much Legion Square, where the pursuit ended. He got out of the vehicle, ran into a Uber, a nearby Uber, that was driven by a Bob Grissom, Grisom. And Bob Grissom was the Uber driver. He had some pain pills on him. We were trying to figure out who owned those. Terry Black did not say he owned those pills. He did then get out of the vehicle. The Uber driver put his hands up and gave up immediately. Mr. Black got out of the vehicle, then ran through the alleyways, continuing to resist arrest, where he was finally apprehended after a taser at Legion Square. And then we later found burglary tools in his Crown Victoria, in the black Crown Vic there. So he said he didn't do any burglary, whatever, but we found the tools on him. It's in one of the evidence lockers. I think it's 1847. I could be wrong about that number. 038, I believe, is the trooper that put that in there. But I could be mistaken about that. So basically, that's what's in there. He did have a firearm on him while in commission of a felony. Or while a felony was going on, he had a firearm. So he will be losing his firearm weapons license. And he was sentenced to 10 months in Bolingbroke.